class, and welcome to week 12 of ECS 116, Teaching in a Diverse Society. I first wanted to say that I've come down with a little bit of a cold, so I'm going to try to get through this. That's why I didn't have a video last week, because I was a little bit hoarse. So excuse me if I get a little nasally, I apologize. So this week we are starting Module 6, which is a really exciting module because we're going to be discussing the isms and isms that are associated with diversity and actually discriminatory behavior. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the objectives and then week 12's activities. So upon conclusion of Module 6, we would ask that you would be able to identify the isms. There's several. Also identify your own personal values, beliefs, and biases in relation to the isms, and we all have them. We also would like for you to be able to develop strategies for dealing with the isms on a professional level when working in early childhood programs. And finally, analyzing your biggest challenges in dealing with isms when you're working in early childhood education programs. So over week 12, I'm going to ask that first you know that Module 6 is open from April 9th through April 22nd. That week 12, all items are due by Sunday, April 15th at midnight. So we're reading Chapter 6 in your yellow book, DECE, and that's Diversity in Early Care and Education. I have a video for you called Students Learn a Powerful Lesson About Privilege, followed by some articles. So there's some articles listed for you in the Module 6 readings area of the module. And then I have another video called What is Privilege? So followed by that, there's a PowerPoint lecture on the different types of isms and their definitions. So please review that. And the information that I have posted in the module on isms prior to your discussion board. So the discussion board is titled An Introduction to Isms. I want you posting by Thursday, April 4th or April 12th at midnight, responding to 2 to 3 classmates by Sunday, April 15th. And just a little word on posts and responses are really coming along. So thank you for your diligence on that. It really helps all of us become a stronger community of learners. So moving forward, here are our readings. So Chapter 6, and then you can see that we have the articles. First one is Social Justice in Early Childhood Classrooms, What Research Tells Us, followed by Using the Queer Theory to Rethink Gender Identity, and Undoing Racism, Understanding White Privilege. And this is a really pivotal article by Kendall that I definitely want to make sure you spend some time with. So continuing, here's our video on what students learn about white privilege. And here is another video on white privilege. And you know, I just saw another one. I'm going to try to load it for you. It's really short. I'm going to make a note here because I think it's really good. It actually was going through the Facebook scene. I'll see if I can find it and get that in there. And then here is our PowerPoint on the overview of the isms. Canvas is being a little wonky right now. I'm just going to give you kind of, oh, there it goes. Kind of a little sneak peek here. Maybe not. So it's 8 pages. It doesn't want to load for me right now. I'm sure it'll be fun for you. You want to definitely look through that to make sure you have a firm understanding of the different isms. Let me pause. Okay, so there we go, magic. It's only taken me like 2 minutes. So now it's working. You can see that we have the different isms for you. And then here also are some more links on the different isms that I refer to for you to check out. Okay. This is a really interesting document that I'd like to bring to your attention. So it talks about hidden rules among classes, and that's in terms of money and how people are raised economically. So we have the poverty level, the middle class level, and the wealthy level. And then here's the rules relate and how they think in terms of possessions, money, personality, social emphasis, food, clothing, time, education, destiny, etc. So I think it's very interesting for you to take some time to look at, for example, possessions. So folks that are raised in poverty think of possessions being people. People who are raised in a middle class setting think of possessions as things, and people who are raised in upper class, wealthy settings. They think of them as one-of-kind objects, legacies, pedigrees, expensive types of items. So going through all the different categories over here, you're going to see how there's a it's very different how we are socialized based on class. And why isms are a result of that. And that comes from Ruby Payne, A Framework of Understanding of Poverty, from 1996. So very interesting also to review that document. So here's our discussion board. It will be available on April 8th. Okay, so if you have any questions about this week's activities, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can reach me at troki@hancockcollege.edu. Have a great week.